Your review, you can say in your review that I would give them a minus star, that it was not 100% redwood, which I'm not getting into because of the prior lawsuit. Non-licensed contractor. And you're going to show me 2 pictures of 2 men who did work on your gazebo, and neither one was the plaintiff. That doesn't mean that the contractor who you are reviewing, California redwood gazebos, is a non-licensed contractor. That's misleading.
If I may, Your Honor.
You sure can.
I am a master barber, a licensed master barber. If I have an apprentice, they can work underneath my license as an apprentice, but they themselves cannot represent themselves as a licensed barber.
Listen,
don't try
to teach me the law.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What I'm telling you is, you put this review under California Redwood Gazebos, which is the plaintiff's company.
I did.
And you have no proof that the 2 people whose pictures you want to show me were non-licensed anything. A non-licensed electrician, a non-licensed carpenter. You have no proof. All you're going to show me is that people who worked on your gazebo were not him. And he doesn't have to be there all the time. And you can't intimate in a review that they are not licensed, that California Gazebos is not licensed. You can't do that.
Okay. The review was based on Mr. Barnes' statement to me that the young man that built my gazebo was an apprentice. I apologize if my understanding of an apprentice is not a licensed contractor.
That's fine.
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
fine. It's
yes, ma'am.
That's fine.
That
that's
was
fine.
my idea.
That's fine. It's misleading. It's a misleading review.
Okay.
And people have to be very careful when they post reviews.
Okay.
Because people in business live or die by reviews these days on the internet.
Absolutely.
And you certainly can review him and say, I was totally dissatisfied with the job. It was a shoddy job. In my view, it was a shoddy job. I was dissatisfied. And you can also say that he was forced to return $2,500 to me. You can also say that, because that's the truth.
Okay.
But you can't say that he's a non-licensed contractor. California Redwood Gazebos are a non-licensed contractor. You cannot say that.
Okay.
And that's going to cost you $2,500.
Okay.
Now, you have a counterclaim. Your counterclaim is for harassment. I think you have here that he said nasty things about you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'd like to see what nasty things about. They have to rise to the level of slander or libel. So I'm going to look to see what you have. This rises to the level of a libelous statement because it's untrue and you had no proof when you wrote about it, and you can't do that about somebody's business.
Okay.
Now,
yes, ma'am.
So I'd like to see first the statements that he made about you that you are complaining about. Yeah, he said that you ripped him off of $7,000 because that was your agreed-upon price, and you ended up paying him $10,000. So,
Your Honor.
What?
If I may. I have my original receipt here, and it was $13,856,
Okay,
of which Mr. Barnes had 6 to 8 weeks to put the thing together, and it's still not together.
Just 1 second. This was completed in December. We're
It's
now
not complete.
we're now almost a year later. Do you have a bill from anyone else or a paid invoice for anybody else who did any work on this gazebo?
Nobody has touched
Nobody's
it.
touched it.
No.
So that's not slanderous. What else do you allege that Mr. Barnes has done to you that's harassed you?
Mr. Barnes has come to my house several times with these letters of demand.
You mean to ask you to take down the post?
Yes, ma'am, but Yelp is a Yelp review, and it's his site. He's allowed, and I have proof.
Don't say anything.
I have
want
proof
to
here where he can remove the review, not the reviewer.
Miss Richardson, pay careful attention to me. If what you're saying is he came to see you about removing the review, that's not harassment.
I can't remove the review. It is his web page, his website.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,500. Your counterclaim's dismissed. We're finished.